have a workshop on role of IEEE in engineering education. We welcome our chief guest for our institution. Dr. Periyasamy Pradeep is his name, mentor IEEE Technopreneur. He has more than 18 years of experience in technical industries in various countries like UK, France, Germany and Dubai. Currently in India, associated as a mentor in IEEE. Dr. Pradeep earned his doctorate in drone technology from Swiss School of Business Management. He pursued his MBA specialist in entrepreneurship from IIT Calcutta, IPBA in Business Analytics from IIM Indore, MBA in Operational Management from the State University of Russia, and MS in Aerospace Engineering from the Queen Mary University of London, and BE in Mechanical Engineering from Anna University. Dr. Pradeep also holds 6 patents and 15 research articles from top publishers. He has invested in more than 45 companies as an angel investor. He has been an angel investor through IIM Alumni Angel Investor Group for the 6 years and made an exit from 7 companies. His total investment in startups, 9 startups are startup in India. Dr. Pradeep is a technical and business mentor, and he has been involved in supporting and assisting a few institutes in South India with their incubation projects. We welcome you, sir. Hand over the session to
I hope I'm audible to all. Right? Okay. So first, thank you for being here. Being a Monday morning, you might have many other priorities, but still you prefer to be here. And this session, I've been focusing about IEEE and how it is going to help you on, like through your academic journey as well as for your professional journeys. Like IEEE is a forum where if you are an engineer and you want to pursue your career in engineer, you may not avoid this specific forum. So that is how this platform is, and Veltech Hightech have been subscribed to IEEE for very long years. And I will give you some brief insight about what is IEEE and how it is going to help you. So whatever I am going to say is very basic of this platform, and being in first years, just to give you awareness on this platform, this kind of session has been conducted, right? Sorry, IT and chemical, fine. Okay, so to start with, do anyone know what is IEEE? What is an expansion of IEEE? Yeah?
Institute of Electrical and Electronics
Engineering.
Engineering.
Great. Super. So that's what IEEE is. It's Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers. Okay. I will also give you an introduction why it has been named in that way and who are all the founders. So you know about these 4 people? You would have read them about in your school days, right? Who's the first one? First one is Thomas Alva Edison. Okay. The next one is? Who's the next one? Graham Bell. Fine. So these 2 gentlemen are the founding members of IEEE. In fact, they have started this specific IEEE. Probably they have named it differently and later the name has been changed. So it has been started in the year 1884. So we have completed 140 years. And I'm a proud member of IEEE for last 25 years. So once I did my post-graduation, so from that time I am a part of IEEE, I'm a member. I have been contributed to many other, my ideas, my articles and so many other things. And through that publication I have also holding 7 of the patent on drone technologies. Now, why is this being started is, whenever being an engineer, we come up with many ideas, we come up with solution for the real-time scenarios, and there need to be any specific forum where you can present, share and collect your ideas, okay, so that tomorrow someone can use your ideas. And being in the student phase, being in the first year in engineering, you might be referring to many of the papers, journal articles and so many things as part of an engineering for your assignments, as well as for your projects and other things. So how you refer it today, probably as by end of the your degree, you might also publish many papers. So similarly, it has been started, and most of the top scientists whom you would read in your engineering or whom you have read in your school days have also published. So to know more about it, Nikola Tesla, his autobiography, that is my invention. If you have a habit of reading books, you can read his autobiography. He have highlighted more about IEEE because his first technical, or I would say scientific research has been published in IEEE in the year 1884. Being that he is a student to Thomas Alva Edison, so that is how it has been there. So from then on, the journey of IEEE began. So that's why I said, being an engineer, you may not avoid using these platforms of IEEE. And initially it was named as American Institute of Electrical Engineering. So basically it is focused for Americans, and then it has been taken globally. And the reason of electrical engineering is nothing much. See, it was started in the era of second industrial revolution. So now we are in 4.0, right? Fourth industrial revolution, which is cyber securities. So the third is computer science, second is electricity, and the first is steam. Okay, so since it has been started in the second industrial revolution, it is named as electrical, nothing beyond that. And similarly, the two persons on the bottom, the first one is Robert H. Marriott, and the second one is Marconi. So Robert H. Marriott is the, I would say, technical mentor for Marconi as well. So they both have been doing some research on radio technology, and due to that effect, Marconi have invented the radios. So since they were working on that, so they were having a similar association called Institute of Radio Engineers. In today's term, we can call it as telecommunication or department which is relevant to ECE. And these two has been clubbed together and name has been changed in the year 1963 as IEEE. So that is how the transformation have happened. And he is the person, he is the founding member of the company EY. Do anyone heard the company name EY? Ernst & Young? So you will be looking for it, and which is one of the good company on the from the engineering side, which is from UK. So he is the first, he is one of the founding member of that company, and he is the first president for IEEE. So the reason is IEEE works closely with corporates, closely with academic institutes, closely with research organizations, and also with the organizations such as NASA, ISRO, European space centers, and companies like Tesla, Microsoft, Google, whatever the company you name it on the technical front, IEEE, the members would be part of the IEEE. So this is a very basic introduction about what is IEEE and who is the founding members and all. And apart from that, IEEE, we call IEEE as a society. We have different avenues. One is a membership organization. Anyone who wants to be a scientist, who wants to be on the technical professional, or who as a student from engineering background, they can be a member in IEEE, so that you have connect among top personalities from various industries. So you name the CTO of Tesla, he is a member of IEEE. If you name a CTO of TVS, if you name a R&D department heads, directors from Cognizant, HCL, or HCL Defense, R&D department head. So they are all part of IEEE. So similarly, when you become a member of IEEE, you will have access to most of the top people among the industries, and you can able to connect with them, and you will be on an equal scale. Okay, there is no differentiate between whether you are a student or you are an expert in that field. No difference, but you can just share your thoughts, you can get connected, you can interact with them, you can do networking and so many other things. So that is what IEEE does. And the second avenue we have is conference. So this conference is something, the bigger version of symposium what you celebrate in the college. You all heard about symposiums? Right? Every year, every department might be having a symposium. So what do you do in the symposium? What do you do?
Doing project expos.
Doing project expos, present your ideas, okay? Probably from the college level you might have a symposium which happens between inter-colleges, okay? You present your idea, some faculties or some industrial experts would be there to guide you, to address you, or to evaluate you on your ideas or the projects that you come up with. Similarly, conference is something which happens on a bigger vision, where it could be a student, it could be a professor from any institute, or it could be an working personalities, or it could be someone, an entrepreneur, like me who can also present our ideas in the conferences. And we have the top experts from different organizations working and evaluating the idea. So that is also something we do. Then standards. In engineering, whatever you learn, the highest limitation would be standards. You will be having some formulas, you will be having some equations for a specific standards that would be taken to. And 70% of the standards that you learn in engineering is being contributed by IEEE. Okay, from the experts, and it has been contributed from IEEE. However, today our primary focus is on the last line, that is about journal, conference, standards, e-books and e-learning. So being in the first year, we thought this would be more than suffice for you to know about this kind of ecosystem, and you can start working, and as you progress in the years, you will learn more things from different personalities across the industry. So what we are going to do right now is completely focus on the area of research, how it helps you in academics, how you can do projects, when and some kind of campus interviews are coming, how you can leverage your tools what Veltech Hightech has been provided to prepare for your campus on the technical front, not on the soft skills and others, because your college already is doing good on that. But on the technical front, how you can able to prepare your the interview preparations from the platforms like IEEE. That's what we are going to look. And since I say this Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, any of the emerging technology is being covered more in the platform of IEEE than any other research platform. So when you say that you want to work on something like machine learning, or if you are from civil, where you want to work for renewable energies, where you want to know about renewable energies, or where you want to know about the smart cities, how the smart cities is being done, and who are all the companies who are relevant to smart cities, anything you can able to get access from this platform. Okay. Now, without taking much time on the slide deck, I would like to go for the live platform. Okay. So there are a couple of things I would highlight maybe for next 15 to 20 minutes. Then you can go to your lab and you can practice that whatever it is being highlighted here. Okay. So all said and done, how you can leverage the platform. The most primary criteria is how you can use this platform. Okay. So to search for this, just type IEEE Explore in Google, and when you click on IEEE Explore and when you click this, you get the page open. Okay. And you can see your college name here appearing. So you all have your mobile phones? Okay. Once I complete this step, you can take your mobile phone and I will let you know what need to be done. But first, just observe from the screen. Okay. When your mobile device or your personal device or when your laptop or iPad, if it is being connected to college Wi-Fi or college LAN connection, your college name appears here. If you are using your mobile data, you will not get your college name there. It will just say institutional sign-in. Okay. So to access this resource even from your home, I understand that from the student's perspective, you may not have time to access to this resource every time from the colleges because you have many other priorities. But to do your assignments, to do your projects and so many other things, you can still access this platform from your home, from your hostel, or wherever you are in this part of the globe. You can do it, provided there are a couple of steps you need to follow. Okay. First, so you can connect with your HOD. So they have already arranged some sessions. So probably you can bring your device, mobile phones, laptops, or iPads some other day during your lunch break, or you can go to library or to your lab. Connect it with the college Wi-Fi. Okay. After connecting the device with college Wi-Fi, search for IEEE Explore, and when you search for IEEE Explore, come to this page and go to My Settings. Okay. When you go to the My Settings, the fourth option that we call it as Remote Access. Click on that Remote Access. When you click, it will give you some information like this, like your personal authentication has been done. Go for a personal sign-in. Since you are doing this for the first time, you need to create an account. So how to create an account? Go to the top, click on create account and enter your first name, last name, email address, password. Check this box and click on create account. Your account is being created. So when you create this account, your email address should be your college email address, not your personal address like Gmail or Yahoo. Because if you use Gmail or Yahoo, it will work for 1 week and then it will not work. But when you use college email address, it will work till the time you are in the college, till the time you complete your graduation. Okay. So enter your first name, last name, college email address, put your own password and confirm password. Your account has been created now. Okay. So after this, so how we do all this? Connecting your personal device with college Wi-Fi. Okay. After you do all this, probably you can go home, and when you come and search it from your Wi-Fi from your home or from your mobile data, when you search in the name of Veltech Hightech, it will come institutional sign-in. Okay. Click on that. When you click on that institutional sign-in, there is something like this. It will ask email ID and password. Email ID and password. Enter your email ID and password. Once you click enter, your institutional name will appear and you can access anything from IEEE. Okay, whatever you are accessing from your college, the same thing you can access from your home as well. Okay. The only limitation is how this username password is stored in your devices through cookies. Have you heard of cookies? Right? So through cookies it is being stored. So sometimes you may search many things from your mobile browsers or laptops or iPads, okay, and it may ask you to remove cookies sometimes when you visit certain websites or when you visit some of the authenticated pages. It will ask you to remove cookies. At that time, when you click on remove cookies, again this will not work. Okay. So the suggestion is, when you bring your personal device, try to do this authentication in all the browsers. What are the browsers there? Google Chrome, Mozilla, Microsoft Edge. Okay. Do it in all the browsers, and similarly when you are doing it from your mobile phone, if someone is having Opera or some other browsers, try to do it. It will not work on incognito mode. Okay. In all other ways it will work. Okay. So just try to do it in all the browsers so that you can keep it. Even when you remove a cookies from a certain browser, it works from the other browsers. Okay. Any questions till now? That question, Rita? No. Okay. Now what I will do, you can take your mobile phone right now. Okay. Go to the browser and type this IEEE Explore. Can you see this page, IEEE Explore? Okay. Once you come to this page, can you see my settings? Can you see this my settings? If no, on the left side top you can see 3 lines. Click on that 3 lines and you will see my settings there. Right? Taxes. No one is finding? Why no remote? You are getting remote access? Okay. You are getting the college name? You getting? Institution sign-in. But can you see this remote access option under my settings? Okay. Others, you are not seeing this remote access, right? It is basically because you have not connected with your college Wi-Fi. That is what I was trying to tell. Okay. So when you are not connected with college Wi-Fi, or when you are not connected with your LAN connection, college LAN connection, this remote access will not be visible to you. Okay. But That is what I have explained. To make it visible, you need to first connect this with college Wi-Fi. Okay, probably after this you will be moving to a lab. Go there and in computers check. You will find something called remote access. Okay. After getting the remote access, click on that remote access and create an account. Okay. Now what you can do is, you will not find remote access, but what you can do is go to create account and create your account. Like create account, can you see on the right side? You can see create account. In some devices, if you are not seeing create account, again you will be having 3 lines on the right side. Click on that 3 lines, you can see create account. Okay, depends upon what mobile phone you are using. The interface might have slightly changed. Okay. So on the right side, can you all see create account? Yes. Right. Go there, enter your first name, last name, email address and password. Whichever has been marked as star, that is mandatory. Maybe the security question or the middle name, it is not mandatory. If you want, you can give, otherwise you can even ignore that. Is anyone finding difficulty in creating an account? So has account created? Right? How many of you have not created the account? Any issues or it is taking some time to load? Okay. So if you have created the account already, see actually we are saving the time that what you can do it from the lab. So now I will cover certain other topics and then you would be moved to lab. When you go to the lab, okay, go to the system, just go to my settings, not now, after going to the lab, go to my settings, you can look for remote access, okay. When you click on the remote access, you will see a pop-up like this, okay, kind of a message like this. As you have created an account, you don't need to create another account, directly go to personal sign-in. Okay, directly go to personal sign-in, enter the email, your college email ID and your password that you have set, you can able to access this. Okay, you need to try this when you move to your lab. Got it? Those of you who have not created account or those of you who do not have mobile phone right now, when you go to the lab, go to remote access, first create the account, then you can go to the personal sign-in. Okay? Okay. So, now let's focus here for certain things. I would like to highlight some of the very basics of how this platform works and how it is going to help you for your college projects and other things. Okay. So, first and foremost, let's say that you want to search for a specific topic. Let's say that have you all done your assignments previously, last semester? So when an assignment is being given to you, where do you go and search the assignment? ChatGPT, right? So, do you trust ChatGPT? How many of you trust ChatGPT? Okay. But the reality is, ChatGPT is not trustable. I mean, for its, the framework it is being done, it is trustable. But what is not trustable is the information you collect from ChatGPT. Okay, let's say you search on some topic. Where do the ChatGPT get all this information? From Google. From the websites that has been linked with Google. But the hard truth is, 78% of the information what you find in Google is not an authenticated information, or I would say that is not the right information. Imagine you have a blog page or you have a website. You are all from engineers and that too from first year. You will see some information in WhatsApp forward about let's say heart attack. Okay, you are typing that information and pasting it in your website. You are not a doctor, but still you are pasting it. Still your information could be searched from Google. So is it authenticated one? No, right? So being in a technical professional, that is why we say, do not trust ChatGPTs and Google for your assignments. Okay, there are some time when you can use it. Let's say if you want to look for a similar topic related to your assignment, then use ChatGPT to rephrase the topic, the headings of a specific topic, or you can rephrase using ChatGPT your sentences, whatever you have done, but do not take the information from ChatGPT. Okay, because many times you may end up landing on getting low marks or even 0 marks from your professors. Okay, because the information what you mention is not right. But trust a resource like IEEE, or I think your college is having to, if you are from civil, you have something like ASCE or something, you might have other resources. Trust the research platforms, because when you trust this platform, you know who's the person who have given that information. Okay, and you know from where he is. I will show you all this. Okay, so first, let's say that there is an assignment given to you on a specific topic. Okay, I'm just taking some very common topic which everyone could connect, because I know that computer science and other non-IT background is also there. But still, let's say I'm taking something like sensing cities. So what is this? Nothing more technical about smart cities. Okay. So let's say I'm just giving you some kind of information on this, and you see there are almost 20,000 plus articles available here. Okay. So the primary thing is, one thing you need to be careful here is that these platforms, any of the research platform, would give you a result if you have not committed any typo errors. In Google it is not like that. Even if you miss some letters in the spelling, or if you give wrong spelling, it will give you. But this research platform trusts you, so whatever the spelling, every character counts, so whatever the spelling you enter, it searches for it. So first when I was typing, I think I missed out some IRM as I was seeing from here. So that is why it said no result. So please be careful on the spellings what you type. And let's say that when you search for some article here, okay, when you search for some article here, you get good amount of results. Okay, so I have just taken a very generalized term of smart cities and other areas, or you can still take artificial intelligence, whatever the topic. But to know more specific about any topic, okay, like go to this publication topics and go to show more. It will give you more relevant information. So what is this? So let's say something relevant to IoT. A smart city is connected with IoT, or a smart city is connected with artificial intelligence, or urban planning, or sensors, how the signal works, or what is the chemical that is being used in laying of the roads for the smart cities, what is the bitumen used. So many other areas are there. Okay, so you can check on any specific publication topics here, and as per your assignment title, okay, you can search it here, and you can choose, let's say I'm randomly choosing 1 or 2, okay, and click apply. When you click apply, you will get some of the relevant resources to whatever you are searching. Now, let's say that we know something about smart city, we have searched something relevant to it, we have taken something relevant to networking and sensors just for searching, and if you want to know what are all the companies that is working relevant to this project, so you can go to like affiliation here, and you can just search. When you scroll down, it will show you all the list of companies across the globe, okay, who are all working on this specific project. Okay, so these all shows you the name of an organization from where it has been worked. So similarly, so what happens is, it gives you an authentication. So for example, let's say you want to read this article for your assignments to get some points from this article. And when your professor or someone asks, so what is the reference you have? Who is the person who have written this article? You can see their name. Still, if you want to know, you can just click on their names. It will give you from which organization they are in. Okay. So the information gives you complete, complete information of who has been worked on this article and how authentic this information is. And let's say, since I have randomly taken this, it is coming from some institute. But similarly, if you are searching something from Google, like from Google company, not the Google web page, or Microsoft company, you can even see the CTOs or the research and development directors, deans. They have published an article. So the advantage is that you can connect and interact with these people, okay, on the technical perspective, not on the personal, chats, but you can connect with them on a technical basis about their articles and how it has been done, and all those things you can able to do it here. Okay, so what I have done is I have just shown you about how to search a specific topic. Now I would like to give you an activity. Go to this page, okay, search for a topic. Maybe I will give you the topic because maybe type AI. You all know AI, artificial intelligence. Type artificial intelligence and find when was the first article on artificial intelligence has been published. We say AI is today's technology, right? But see, when is the first article that has been published in artificial intelligence? How do you do that? How do you do that? So you type
1940.
1943. No. You search in Google. You search in AI, IEEE. What did you do?
It is shorted to the oldest.
To the oldest. Okay. So did you type AI here? Okay. After that?
It is shorted it out to the oldest article.
Okay. Maybe just go back. Type AI. And just scroll down. You don't need to sort this. I mean, the way what you did is good, but still you can just scroll down and see if you were able to find some years. Did you find? 19? See, can you see this? See, I have also searched for AI, okay? You can see in the screen. And if you just scroll down, what is that you are seeing? 1935. But why it is not showing different number? Because we are on same page.
Sir, I'm not seeing this option, sir.
Can you see the 3 lines on the left side? If you find, now go into it. You don't need to log in. Fine, I understand. Without logging, you can find this information. Can you see that? No? Maybe. You're not seeing this year range. How come? Because Saturday when the students were there, they said they could able to see. Anyway, fine. I will look into it later. You can see that, right? Fine. So, however, for your answer, please come front. Just to motivate you. There's an arrow picture. The point that I have like to communicate here is that, see, you cannot understand or you cannot learn this information anywhere about when the first article or what has been in the first article of AI that has been written. So these are all very basics. So probably when you prepare for your campus interviews, okay. On the technical perspective, you can use these articles, okay, just add some key sentences from the old articles to understand how it is. So similarly, if you are from computer science or something, if you want to know what is the first generation of the computers and what the scientists have actually done on it, or if you are from chemical, you can still look into the specific topic and when was the first research that has been happened and who was the scientist who have done the research, and all this information you can access it from this platform. Okay, so basically whatever the research you do, it is all taken into the authentication part of it. Okay, and probably the last one I would like to cover from this platform is which is very crucial for now how to access this platform, how to search something. Though I have told you very basic way to search, there are still some informations on the website you can explore later, as I don't want to spend much time here because these are all self-explanatory, you can do it. But primary thing that I would like to highlight here is that, can you see there are some top tabs here like conference, journals, magazines, books. Okay, so what are all this? So have you learned, have you gone through any of the magazine in your lifetime? It is not technical, even the kind of this autograph or cinema based magazine, sports based magazine, you all read in that. So what do you read in the magazine? What do you read in the magazine? Latest updates. Okay. So let's say if you read something about in automobile magazine, if you see something about BMW or Benz or Maruti or whatever it is, so what do you read? So what is the latest features that is going to come in that, right? And similarly, when you read any of the technical magazines, okay, I don't know whether we have a technical magazine here. Yeah, we have. So let's say something about electronics, okay. So what will you read in this magazine is, what is the next evolution here? So let's say you all know ChatGPT. So what is the next evolution in ChatGPT? Generative? AI, that's already there. Okay, so what actually ChatGPT does? When you ask a question, it gives the answer. But the next evolution of ChatGPT, it is not told by me, it has been told by the CTO of Morgan Stanley. Okay, so he said now the ChatGPTs are working, basically the GPTs are working to ask question itself and give you answer. So for example, let's say in this week, okay, evening between 5 to 6, whatever you search in your browsers, okay, it will keep it as, it learns from it, it takes that information. So today is Monday, you search on certain information. Tomorrow it will ask you, do you still looking for the same searches? Or it say if it is, so you today you are searching something, tomorrow you are searching something, till Saturday you are searching something. So next Monday when you open the app, it will ask you, are you still, last Monday you have searched, so you still want to search it. Okay, in some way or the other, we can find this very basic things on platforms like Amazon or something. When you order some mobile phone, next time when you open Amazon, it will come in the app. Okay, but it is on a very smaller basis. But here, it will learn everything what you do in your computer. Okay, and it will suggest you, do you want to do this? If you click on yes, it will give you the related informations. If you click no, it will ask, okay, what is the secondary thing? So do you want to know about this as you have searched about this on Tuesday, something like that, okay? So it will ask question, it will give you answer. So that we call it as auto GPT, okay? So when I say this information, did I tell you how this framework works? What is the framework they use to develop? What is the software they will do? Or what is the platform they want to create it? No, right? I just said how it is going to evolve, right? These kind of informations, you will see it in the magazine. Okay, you will see about any technical or any terms that you search. What is the next evolution, next level of upgrade or new feature or the evolution of a specific keyword you search, okay? But it will not speak anything about it in a technical front. Okay, so that, see, this is on a very layman term. Okay, I don't say this is actual, but just for you to give a understanding between these terms I'm giving you, okay, on a layman term. So basically magazine speaks about something which is going to happen in future. Okay. So what you see in the first conference. So what I said, conference is the the higher level of symposium what you conduct in your colleges. So what do you do in symposium? Projects. So do you take projects on a present issue or a very old issue? Present issue. Okay. So conference is more to it. So today if you are working on some real-time problem, let's say you are working on AI, AI or IoT solution which could able to help on women's safety or child safety. Okay, this is a real-time scenario. If you work on these kind of areas and if you present your ideas, then all this come on conferences. So basically, conference speaks about present information or present update what is happening today. So magazine speaks about past. Give me a minute. So magazine speaks about future. Conference speaks about present problem. Then what does the journal do? It speaks about the past information. So let's say, see, we have recently submitted some of our papers for patent in drone technology in journal. So we have done a very, good amount of research for last 5 years on making a wearable drone. That is what my company is doing. You know what is wearable drone? What is wearables? Kind of this, smartwatches. Okay. So what happens if your drone acts as a, you can wear this drone as a smartwatch. Okay. So that is what we are into, and so out of the 33 drone making companies, we are also one of the companies. So we have other avenues. So our primary avenue till now what we have worked is our company, we work on bombing drones. It's only for defense. Wherever they need to bomb something, you can use our drone, it will do. And the secondary vertical we work is on anti-drones. Okay, where when they have our system implemented, no drone can enter into it other than the drones that has been tagged. Okay, this is the two area. Now we are working as on wearable drones for the consumer based one. Okay, still it is not taken as a product. We are in a research phase. We still be working for next 2 years on research because there are many legal criteria to be followed. But we have already doing research for last 5 years. So if you want to search for the research what we have done on the wearable drones and other things, so it is a well executed research we have done. Okay, for last 5 years, which means it is all into past. Okay, so those information you find it on journals. You got the difference between the three? So what magazine speaks about? Magazine speaks about? Which means the future, upcoming things. Okay. So conference, conference speaks about current issues, problems or problem solving, whatever it is. So journal speaks about information that is past, which is a well to do on a research. Okay. Now, if you want, let's assume that your professor is giving you some assignments. Out of this three areas, where do you search for some information? Will you search on conference, journals or magazine? Journals. Why journals? Yes. So the purpose of assignment is to make you understand on a specific topic. Okay. So when you search some information on journals, you get a good research that is already being done, and you can take the right information from the journals. Okay. But similarly, probably next semester, I heard from your HOD that you will have mini projects and projects coming up. So when it is for projects, where do you search for right information? Conferences. See, of course you can search in journal, okay, because you need to understand what is done in the past. But still, the major focus could be given on conferences because it speaks about the present problem. So you can upgrade on this present problem. Okay. So that is how you can look into it. Magazine, of course, you can use it for reading purpose or to justify your project or assignment that you have done. See, this is what is going to happen in future. So that is why we have taken this approach to complete this assignment, or that is why we have taken this approach to solve the projects. Okay. So similarly, every section has a specific purpose why you are using it. And you know about books. Okay. So for Veltech Hightech, you can download almost like 1,800 plus books. Okay, I don't think so all 2,400 will come, but 1,800 plus books you can able to download and you can keep it. And all these books are not your textbook; these are all reference books. Okay, and there are some courses given. So for example, if you're doing, if you're searching in some topic, let's say we have searched for AI, okay? So these courses are created by the companies, not by the institutes or colleges or universities. So the companies are created. See, this is the problem we will be having, and this is the course you can read so that you can get knowledge on this level of courses. The courses is, these courses are designed by the corporate. So like if you want to do a course on AI, or if you want to do a course on big data, there is a company called FICO. How many of you have heard this company? This is the #1 company to do research on AI or big data. Okay, and some of the courses are given to you by Calcam. Some of the courses are given to you by Google or Microsoft or L&T. So similarly, you can take the courses as well. Okay, someone raised your hand for a question. Yeah. So all about what you search, but I don't think so. The basic level of designing a drone, you can able to connect with it. But what you can do is at least a platform like IEEE, because the purpose of IEEE is something where it could give you an information about how you can, how these designs are done. Rather than giving you a prototype of how to create a drone, it will give you how these designs are done and what is the back end of thought behind every design that is being made. You got it? So you may not get the prototype of how to make a drone, but it will give you. So why rather than the batteries, lithium batteries, green hydrogen is being used in a drone, and why a propeller is being. What is the difference between the 3 propellers is used? What is the benefit of keeping 4 propellers? And to make a payload of, let's say, for a 30 Newton of payload, why? How many set of propellers need to be kept? So it gives you why this specific prototype is made, and or if you have an idea of making a drone, so how you can utilize the information that you can collect it. Okay, but the prototype you can make it accordingly. Okay, because if a prototype is being given to you directly, you may not understand the basics of why it is being set up, and the prototype may change depending on every need. See, like for a defense drone, the prototype would be different. For an agricultural drone, the prototype has been different. The payload will be different, and how effective it works is different. So you will not find a prototype, but the justification for the prototype you can search it from here, right? And there are many articles. So it is not just in one article you will find it. At least you need to go through 5 to 6 articles to understand the complete prototype of a drone. Since you have asked drone, I am giving you. Similarly, it works for any other topic. Hope I have answered. Yeah. So, any other questions? Okay, and one last thing I missed to say that, see, when you search something, so since I said we have searched on AI, let's say in AI, if you want to search something relevant to healthcare, okay, and you can search healthcare here. Like healthcare, okay. So AI on healthcare I have searched, and if you want to know who are all the companies that is working on this and what they actually do, you can also search that information on affiliations. Okay, just go here, type Google. You will see what all Google is working on AI healthcare side. Okay, there are many things you can choose all, but just for time constraint, I'm just choosing only one. And when you click on it, and this article you can see it is being published by a person who is working in Google, and similarly you can able to connect with them. Okay, so where it helps is in the longer run, probably when you are going for a campus interviews, when they ask for certain references on certain area you have worked, and when you've been able to connect with them and you get able to follow with them, and when you had a technical discussion with them on a specific point, you can still use them as a references. Many students have also done it, okay, which adds value to your profile. Okay, this is something you can do it from the platform. So any questions? Any questions? No question? Probably you will have next 30 minutes, you can go to the lab and you can try it, right? If no questions, I would like to ask one or two questions, right? So the first point is, how do you set up this remote access? Connect with solid Wi-Fi and then go to my settings, remote access. Okay, see, why I am seeing is because he started first, so anyway I will give him some compliment, okay? So that's it. Okay, create account and then you can start using it, okay? So first, connect your device. Okay, my next question is, when you search on specific topic and if you want to know how it could be relevant to a company, where do you go and access? Affiliations, right? You search whatever the topic you want and go to affiliations, and in affiliation what you do? Whatever the company name you can enter, okay? And it will give you, let's say like AI, healthcare, what works? AI, let's say if you want to search in Amazon, even rather than going, typing Amazon or like AI or something, you can just click on this number. So without choosing any data and in any keyword, you can just go and search in Amazon, and you can see what all Amazon is doing apart from AI. You can also search for that. Okay, so whichever way you can leverage it. What you put first, what you put last matters more here. Okay, so yeah. So please come to